Welcome to the sixth Roll for Change mask stream of season 2. We are raising money for Doctors Without Borders. And if you go to rollforchange.org and click on the donate link, you will be able to donate if you are so able. We have our full gambit of players, and I'm going to go around in no particular order, starting with Bailey.
Hi, I'm Bailey. I play Spark, the Nova playbook, and we both use she, her pronouns.
And Elle.
Hi, I'm Elle. I use they pronouns. I play Daring Dino, who is the Beacon playbook and uses they, them pronouns.
And Lynn.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I played Tip, the outsider anthropomorphic unicorn person, alien. I think I already said that. She, her pronouns for both.
And Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash. I play Siphon, the Reform playbook, she, her pronouns, and I use they, them pronouns.
And I am Nick. I use he, him. I have many characters who use many pronouns. Last session ended on a good note.
Yeah.
Lies and slander.
So you defeated the antagonist of the season so far.
And nothing bad happened because of that.
Nope.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bad. We're all going home together, every single one of us, all of us.
And it
Well,
turns
actually,
out
all of us are going to come together.
It turns out, unfortunately, Plague was a load-bearing boss, and the load that he was bearing was about 5 to 10 lives. So...
I thought there were more than that at stake. Okay, I think
it is going to end up being a couple hundred, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this isn't like this isn't a Thanos snap where, like, half the world is gone. But,
Spoilers!
Yes. Yeah, spoilers for a comic that came out 30 years ago now?
Hey, maybe some of us didn't read it.
and the movie that came out like over a year ago.
I was trying to avoid the spoiler of the movie.
Well, at least it'll be fresh when you go see Endgame.
Which will probably be in a year.
So,
Yeah.
We are going to do a little time skip of probably 2 to 3 days to give the characters a chance to breathe, relax, recover. We are actually going to start in a room that is very dark. It's nighttime, and it looks like a hotel room. If you ever stayed at any 3-star hotel, it's bed, desk, nightstand, lamp, all that stuff. And seated at the desk is Ghost.
Oh, great.
And they have a laptop open, and it's the only light coming in. And they're typing when the door opens. And Siphon, or Carolyn's mother, walks into the room and states, I did what you asked. You need to hold up your end of the bargain. And Ghost turns and simply says, she won't be a target. I'll keep her safe. And we go back to the school. The 4 of you are in Paradox's office. His hair is yet to start moving around, so it's still very... Flat's not the right word, but not mobile.
Spectral.
Yeah.
It's just a little frizzy right now.
And he looks like he hasn't slept much. He's been working around the clock.
Been in a coma, so I think he's got enough sleep.
Yeah.
Glenn is actually in the office as well. And there is a weird tech device in there as well. It looks very modern. It's a very metallic frame, but it also has what look like Nordic runes and Asian characters, so either Chinese or Japanese. For those who know, it would be Japanese. For those who don't, you're not quite sure which one.
Tip knows.
Probably.
I think that means by default we all know.
Some hieroglyphics are on there as well, and other odds and ends things. There's even some languages that you just aren't quite sure what they are, and if you had to guess, they're probably some form of proto-language or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they different sayings inscribed around the border there. And Paradox says, okay, thanks for coming. And I think I have the way to fix this. I think some of you met my mentor, yes?
Yes.
Was that the
No.
Sands lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll love her, Siphon. She's got a very dry sense of humor.
Wait, what?
Is that because her name is Sans? That's
Yes,
dry.
It always makes the joke better when you explain it. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Happy to
I
help.
like understanding this stuff. It works for me.
Hold on, let me recover. Okay.
Look, that's just how Spark copes. Bad jokes.
Mhm.
And we're going to open a portal here tomorrow morning.
Who's opening the portal?
And opening the portal to where?
I will
When?
be opening the portal so that I have control over it. It will not be using my skill set, luckily. As he kind of like flicks a little bit of his hair. It will be using some magic that was taught to me by Sands of Time when I was younger. It's more of a ritual than anything that you would think of as super heroics. But I'll be able to send you back to before this happened. And you
How
should.
far?
I'm looking to push you back about 30 days into your own bodies, but with the memories that you have
That'll be
now.
fun.
Wait,
Okay.
last time we did this, we went to all sorts of places, and then the plague guy hacked it. How do we know that's not going to happen again?
Well,
I
he
can-
is dead.
Blake's dead, so I don't think he can hack it.
Plague's dead now, but what if he can figure out? How did he know that we were jumping time last time?
It's not a bad question.
How do we know he's not going to know that we're jumping this time if we're only going 30 days?
I can enlist some help to keep you under the radar, as it were. I know some people who I'm going to have to do some favors for in order to get them to help, but I should be able to get them to come in.
Don't compromise yourself.
Yeah.
I won't. And Glenn kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and is just like, I won't let him. Don't worry.
Good man, Glenn.
Okay.
Take care of what you need to take care of tonight, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow with our help. It's
How
a very
long are we
good
gonna
point,
be
Tip.
gone?
Thank you for bringing it up.
Are we only jumping on this planet?
Yes, this will be a one or a two-way trip there and back. Or
How long do we
sorry,
have?
this will be a one-way trip just there. Sorry.
Okay, so we're not doing the Hobbit.
30 days
There and
to
back
come
again.
back?
The Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins.
No, just there.
What's
how-
a Bill
Tale by Bill.
Baggins?
Time out. So we're gonna jump into the past, and then once we do what we have to do, we wait 30 days to
No,
come
you'll
back.
stop what's happened and then
Okay.
live in that timeline.
Okay.
So we're just okay. So this timeline that we're currently in is the timeline God forgot.
Okay.
I'm hoping that I'll
It's
be
the
able
dead
to jump
one.
eventually, and we'll be able to fix it. But it seemed a lot seemed to be converging at that point. I think that's why I was taken off the chessboard, as it were.
Okay. I'm trying to do the mental math to see if 30 days is enough time that he's not in the coma.
He would be in
during
a
that
coma.
time. He's still in the coma. Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago was it that we portal jumped?
3 months, I believe. Oh no, the U portal jump was like a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So this is in between Sands of Time and
30 days
I'm
would be
trying to-
before the season started.
Okay. So that space
So
in
before
between-
new kids arrived.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
none of the new kids would be there yet. You would be there for the new kids, and you would be able to immediately know. No.
This one is a no.
That's a no.
And I'm sure you'll be able to convince Connie of what needs to be convinced.
I
Chip
can
gets a
convince
big-
Connie.
Do we really need to convince Connie? Like, I get the feeling that like
Can we just
killed him.
swirly John?
Can we just cyberbully him a little bit?
Right? I'll drop him off a building.
Wait. Guess what won't be broken?
The
The Kirby craft.
Well, yeah, But-
If you say your instrument, I swear.
my
I
automaton
swear.
isn't gonna be broken.
The automaton isn't going to be purchased yet.
Yeah, but we will have saved it from the fate of it being broken because Kip will never purchase it, right?
Right?
Tip just gives a look and nods and totally crosses her finger behind her back like she's learned from the others.
There has to be a way to like put headphones on that thing so only
You gotta spend like $60 and get the good one with the audio jack.
You think I won't? I will whip the black card out. To save
So
my
then we
sanity.
just, but we keep our memories, right?
Yes, otherwise this would be a bad exercise.
Okay, well,
I'll see you here
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. I'll have who needs to be here.
All right.
will there be breakfast?
Yeah.
I will make you breakfast. Kip.
Paradox
Whatever
says,
you want.
looking at Glenn. Will there be breakfast?
Well, wait.
I love that Paradox is the idea man and Glenn's the one that actually gets stuff done.
Glenn's like, yeah, what do you like? And he takes out like a real small notepad that he keeps in his breast pocket.
Tip just starts listing a whole bunch of stuff.
He is writing maybe a tenth of what you're
Not
listing off.
realizing that he's asking what she wants for that day. Just he asked what she likes, and
Just
Dino, do
just
you have
listing.
the card for him?
thanks, Glenn, you're the best.
So he takes down everyone's orders. Does anyone have anything they would like to do before you leave this timeline?
Mm,
I
Hey,
want
Tip, do you want to
We're-
go
we're-
and have dinner with my family? With our family?
yeah. Can the others come?
Okay.
Or did you want it to just be, just this is the thing where I'm family stuff, right?
Yeah.
Context.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to flesh out during this dinner, or is it just a nice family dinner?
Dino hugs all their family members who are there.
Okay. Which would be all of them. Well, all of the core family.
Yes. Well,
Not all of
that's
her family.
all the immediate family.
Yeah, that's what all the immediate
all their
family.
family.
Yeah, that would be. We brought in everyone because we knew you were leaving. Here's your great uncle. You haven't seen him since you were 2.
He doesn't understand what's going on.
So Siphon is gonna ask this so this is the timeline that we'll never come back to, right?
Oh.
There's thoughts processing in Paradox's head.
We're never coming back to this timeline ever again. So right now we have one night of totally consequence-free action.
Caroline,
Chip, hear this being said.
Caroline,
Before we set fire to everything.
Caroline, please. I'm begging you.
Wait. Does this mean pranks?
Yes, pranks and other things.
I have to do dinner first.
Please be ready to go tomorrow morning. You
Yes,
cannot do that from a jail.
You assume she's gonna get
That's okay. I can fly.
So I just really wanted to make sure that we're never coming back to this timeline ever again.
Yeah, no, if everything goes as planned, you will never come back to this timeline. If anything doesn't go as planned, you'll be staying here.
Okay, so maybe we keep it on the medium rare side of abandoning timelines. We do
small crimes.
small.
Listen, I understand where you're coming from. I was young and had the ability to jump timelines once too. But you never know when you're going to go back somewhere. And it's
Okay.
generally a bad idea to treat a timeline as an amusement park.
Okay.
We could go to an amusement park at night.
Apart from that, I was young and jumped timelines once. Go have fun.
Okay.
I feel a lot better about this now.
I don't.
So, Siphon is going to. Oh, geez. What does Siphon do with literally no consequences?
Some consequences.
Some possible consequence. I'm thinking something lighthearted, something that helps take off the burden of hundreds of deaths on her shoulders.
So mild drinking.
No. She can do that any other day of the week. Since we're not coming back to this timeline, my bank account is basically meaningless.
Oh no. Tip also has the black card.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dino's moms have the black card.
Oh,
No.
Dino's moms have the black card.
Did we ever say that really?
Yes, we
Yes.
have.
Yes, that was
Yes,
established.
we have.
So we have to steal the black card.
no, we don't need to
Oh
steal-
my god, do not steal from your mom!
Okay, no. I'm not doing that because, potentially we might... Because, then it leaves them stuck in this timeline without the black... with
true.
massive debt on the black card. But
Siphon.
my bank account doesn't matter.
I know what we need to get.
What?
I swear to God.
They make a really big one.
They make a really big one. Okay? What do they make a really big one?
It's like
I already
this
know what the
big.
answer is, but I want to hear you say it.
They make a really big automaton. It goes wah.
Okay.
Where are you
How
going
close to
get that?
Anaheim are
Because
we?
There's nowhere that's going to deliver it that quickly.
You are between LA and San Francisco, I established. So Anaheim is
Oh.
doable because you fly.
Yes, you do. We do fly. So like,
I've heard of a place called Disneyland.
Disneyland isn't real.
Oh, it gets really sad.
It's like the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, you think of things to do. I got important family dinner to do.
Okay.
We'll circle back to that.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that Spark had something to do. We'll circle back to dinner, and then we'll go to...
Shenanigans.
Yeah, I actually have something for
no.
Siphon as well. But go ahead, Spark.
No, Spark just wants to like kind of talk to her parents about everything and, say goodbye.
Okay.
And if Siphon did not say that she was going to go say goodbye to her dad, Siphon is invited to come have goodbye family dinner at Spark's so that she doesn't have to creep on anybody.
Yeah. Not raccoon it up.
No.
So
That's my favorite part.
Everyone has nice family dinners.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I want to start with? Siphon, I guess, because
Okay.
this will affect your plans and I want to give you time.
I already have my plan set up.
At some point, you go to your bank account.
Uh-huh.
How much money does Siphon usually keep in the bank?
I don't know.
420.
$420.69
Nice.
at any point in time.
All right. There is doing something real quick here.
Y'all are why I drink.
There's somewhere in the amount of $4 to $5 billion in the account.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes what I'm doing going to be a lot harder. But actually, no. Wait, 4 billion?
Yes, with a B.
Oh, that actually makes it so much better.
Oh, no.
But you look at it, and you look at it, and you realize that those first 3 numbers are the area code for where you are.
Uh-huh.
And you realize 2 things. 1, it's probably a phone number that you need to call.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, that money's probably not going to come out if you request it.
Okay. Well, okay. But I could fraud someone.
I'll give you time to think on it. You have both a phone number and an account with a lot of money that you probably would never be able to take out.
Okay, well, I don't need to take it out to do what I'm planning.
Correct. Okay. Spark,
Yep.
you
I'm
get a
here.
call from Enrique,
I pick it up.
and he would like to meet you at the park.
Okay.
No
Hi.
masks.
I don't wear a mask, but
Mask
okay.
off.
Well, no costume.
Okay.
No masks is like term for civilian.
Okay. Yeah, so after whatever, and I guess I'm dropping Siphon off for shenanigans. I'm gonna be at the park. Don't get caught. And then I go and I meet Enrique.
So Enrique's sitting on one of the benches. It looks like one of the same benches that you were sitting on near the end of season 1.
I had to have the Florida conversation. Yep.
Mhm.
And he gives you like a quick kiss on the cheek and thanks you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking, and I think I'm gonna hang up the mask, but not for the reasons that I hung it up before. I want to become a better Enrique before I can become whatever it is that I'm going to be with the mask on.
Does that mean you're dropping out of the school?
I don't know yet. I guess I'll talk to Paradox about it tomorrow and see if there's a academic program. I don't think there is. I don't think those teachers would be very good at academics, at least teaching it.
I don't either, but it never hurts to ask.
If anything, I'll stick around the area. It's been fun, and if I ever do pick up the mask again, this is kind of my home now.
Yeah. Plus, it's nice to make sure you have people nearby to help you with things.
Yeah, I mean, part of the big reasons I'm doing this is to make sure I can be better for you. So, I really just want to make sure that I could be the best that I can. And I know I've been dropping the ball a little bit with that lately.
You got a lot to juggle, so dropping that particular ball is not necessarily a bad thing. You got to do what you got to do, man. I totally understand that. I'm not sure if you know what is going on tomorrow, but I'm not going to be around for a while. Hopefully, if all goes well, this conversation will never have to happen.
Well, I don't know how any of that works, or if part of you leaves and part of you stays, or what have it. And to be honest, when I talked to Paradox about it, he didn't really seem to have many answers, or at least he didn't want to give many answers. He's a hard one to read sometimes, and he seemed distracted. But I told him I wasn't going, even though he wanted me to.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
When you're back there, I don't know, it's dumb because he hasn't been seen in a while. But I don't know. You guys have all become such big heroes. I think you'd probably be on his radar. I don't know if I ever told you or if you knew, but my father was a hero.
Was he now?
Yeah. Was is the key word there. He disappeared probably about 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And me and Mom didn't know what happened there. He's not the type to go out for a carton of milk and then not come back. I don't think that's what happened. But when you're a hero, sometimes things happen. And if he is in hiding, I'd just like to know where he is.
We're only going back 30 days, but if there's anything I can do to try to help locate him, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about this even if you weren't going back. I mean, I'm sure Enrique of the past would appreciate this as well. You're all getting that notoriety. And he was out there fighting with Gorilla and Wonder Girl and all of them, the heavy hitters.
What was his name?
His name was Mascarado Blanco.
Do I know that name?
You would, yeah. It would be like a Green Lantern level, like not the Superman Batman, but the Justice League. Yeah.
Just gonna stop for a minute and just gonna look at him and be like, I should have seen it before. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Just let me know. I can take care of the rest. I'm not mad at him or anything. I just really want to see him.
I totally understand that. I do.
And he's going to give you a big hug and kiss if you accept.
Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to kind of like look at him for like a solid minute and be like, just promise me that if I don't come back that you'll take care of yourself. Because I love you and I want you to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that for you. And I love you too.
And
And
turn really pink.
we'll cut away there.
Should be.
And we're gonna go to Dino
Mm-hmm.
in the kitchen. who does the dishes?
There was a chore wheel,
Mm.
and
Are Dino and Tip still on?
I was gonna say, do we want to roll? Do we want to roll and see
No.
who's got dishes tonight?
Mel is on the chore wheel for tonight for dishes, and
okay.
Sunny is in there helping to make sure the dishes are done correctly. But they did ask Dino to come in for just to talk. Paradox filled us in on what's going on.
Yeah.
We trust you. And they couldn't be sending anyone more qualified back. Just
Thanks.
be careful. There's I didn't realize when you started going out that this is where it would end up, that you would be traveling through time and taking on cosmic powers and saving hundreds and hundreds of lives. I'm proud, don't get me wrong, but it's outweighed by how afraid I am. And you don't have to keep going bigger to keep us proud. We're proud if you stop a mugger, and we're proud if you save the world. And they are trying to shift your labels and move Savior down and Mundane up. Do you accept?
Yeah, I'm gonna accept.
Okay. And it's at that time where the dishes are done. And they both give you a big hug, like a big hug at the same time. Each give like a kiss at the top of the head, and just kind of go out. I know you probably want to do something with it being the night before a big event, so go on out. Have a good night.
I want to spend time with you.
And like their big smiles go across both of their faces, and they're like, okay, well, what game do you want to play? And we'll kind of fade out there.
Oh,
So cute.
your Crash's Tip has was trying to balance a bunch of things on her head and it failed.
We
Tip?
teach Tip how to play Settlers of Catan.
Oh no!
I was gonna make that joke.
Tip, do
Oh,
you stay in with the Arcadia family, or do you go out and cause trouble with Siphon?
Oh, if Siphon comes to get Tip,
Are you
that's
taking
what
the
it's all
wall
dependent. It's all dependent if Siphon comes to get Tip.
Okay.
Siphon will pick up Tip.
Tip leaves very early in the night, and everyone's very
Gives
understanding.
everyone hugs and stuff. I would say like she has her like thing with Graham's dandelion, but I feel like it would be very similar to what happened in our last session.
Mhm.
So kind of the same thing.
All right. Yeah, we could move
so-
past that. Do you have any fun things that you would like to do out on the town before we move to Siphon's fun?
Probably doubles checks with Dino too. Of like, are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah. Like, I'm going to let you and Siphon have, your thing,
Okay, but I don't want to. I forgot the word. I don't want to mess up the. Not pick up clues.
Yeah, and at that point, Graham Dandelion, who is also playing Settlers of Catan,
Who is owning everyone? I'd like to imagine.
I either imagine she's doing so well that it's like ridiculous and people don't want to play anymore, or she has no clue what's going on and is doing incredibly poorly. There's no in between. She's either one or the other polar.
I feel like because of the way their culture was before the invasion, she's probably really good at this game.
Probably, yeah. So she gives you a look and she's like, go on. I'll take care of the family piece here. You go have fun.
Okay. Tip gives Dino a big hug. You're the best sib
Dino
ever.
hugs back.
I like having a sib. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm glad that I get another one.
Yay!
Meanwhile, the two only children are like, "What is that? I don't understand." Sharing.
Is there anything you would like to do out on the town? Because I'm sure Siphon would let you have some of your own fun as well. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I don't think Siphon will be like, no, we're doing this.
Are we taking the Kirby craft?
Yes, we're gonna. Siphon is gonna preface this with, okay, what we're about to do is probably not as fun as you think it is, but I think it's going to be the most important thing we've done in this timeline ever. We've saved the world, but we've never taken on true evil. If you
But-
understand.
Is it more important than giant automaton?
We can get to the automaton as long as
Okay.
you leave it in this timeline and never speak of it again. You have one night of automaton.
Okay, that's fair.
Is it her automatonment?
Yes.
I hate you. I never
Well,
liked
before-
this game.
Before we well, first we should get the automaton, because I think that what I have planned is going to take up most of the night.
Okay.
I do need some of your tech expertise to facilitate some things.
Tip looks very interested and does the
Mhm.
pondering. I have one other important question.
Yes.
Outfits. Do we need special outfits?
We need business tip.
She morphs into business Tip.
Great. This is going to be super important that we do
Hello.
this.
Hello.
We're gonna have to do
there.
this very quickly because we only have one night, and I'm not sure if it's even legally feasible for us to do it in one night. But I think that with enough zeros in this fake bank account, we might be able to pull it off.
That sounds like a good investment, madam.
Thank you.
By the way, Tip looks human, but still has the unicorn horn.
Uh-huh.
It's totally Final Fantasy right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do what Tip wants to do first because
Okay.
Tip
I got a thing.
finds the music store that
Mhm.
has the giant automaton.
And purchases it as business tip with a horn?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello there, good sir. I would like to purchase one automaton, the largest one you have. Please and thank you.
It
It is to promote synergy, sir.
I am
yes.
hoping to make stocks go up with employee
What?
engagement.
What? Here's the here. Is
We are
it cash
hoping
or
to make
credit?
productivity go up, up, up.
You know what? Don't worry about it. It's all right. I didn't want it in the store anyway. You're doing me a favor for taking it. Want to go
Excellent.
ahead and take it and go.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Right. Farewell and so long.
He looks completely petrified and watches you leave, scuttles to the door and locks it.
Okay, so we get into the Kirby craft,
Mhm.
Which has adapted now to have 3 seats, one for the automaton.
mhm. Okay, I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
Can you, perhaps make this fake bank account look more real from a technological standpoint? I need this to at least survive the night. it needs to survive one night's worth of scrutiny.
We need to make sure the portfolios are good. Is that what you are saying?
Yes, something like that.
And make the investments sound.
Yes.
Do I have to talk like this the whole time?
Only when we're in the meeting, because we're going to have to go to a business meeting.
Oh, okay. But I can talk like this when we're not.
Yes.
Okay. It's really hard to sound like that. But okay, so I need to hack and make some data look good.
Yes, we need to make this bank account look as legitimate as possible.
Well, it's a bank account. Isn't it already legitimate? That's how your institutions work, isn't it?
Yes, but it needs to look like... It needs to... The best lawyers in
Tip
the
is already, like,
Mm-hmm.
Googling, bank accounts, legitimate, stuff like that.
Good things to have on your search history.
Yeah. Research into sound bank accounts or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I essentially need to... I think Tip's got it.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to make a roll for this?
No, that's not outside your
Okay.
skill set. So
Yep.
you
So
just
Tip-
do.
Tip
Okay.
makes you a portfolio.
Okay, now Tip,
Yes.
I need you to get me access to some phone numbers which may not be like publicly available.
Oh,
Can
that's okay. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I've had to look up phone numbers for other people, so.
I need you to get me the phone number of the CEO of Disney.
Wait, you said that Disney didn't exist.
After tonight, it won't.
All right. That's also not hard to do. So you have it.
I have a question. Do we have to role play? Can I explain
What
my
would
plan?
you like to do?
Yeah.
We've
My
seen
plan
step 1 and
is
2. Where's the profit?
My plan is to purchase Disney and then liquidate it immediately. Just get rid of Disney. Not exist in this timeline anymore.
Contracts take time.
Well, I've got like
The
40.
Creepy Crap has a printer.
I've got $40 billion that expedites things.
I'm pretty sure
We're not
Disney's
talking-
worth more.
Yeah, I think it would. You only have 4 billion, not 40 billion, or 6 billion, or whatever it was, whatever the area code is.
I have a lot of money.
Disney's net worth is nearly $130 billion.
So
God
Disney
damn.
is a bit off of your radar. Although
Wait,
the idea
wait,
of
wait.
Siphon
Money in the
being
swing
like,
trash.
Wait, we could go after Great Escape. That's in the area. We're not very far.
Yes, there we go. We combine. No, I'm trying to like get.
You want to destroy capitalism.
I wanted to get rid of the large media conglomerates so that we can finally have. So we no longer have to make crappy Lion King live action movies, just so that we can end the copyright.
Wait, you mean the thing with the talking animals? I thought that was really nice. I don't understand why everyone's upset.
The same reason you have the automaton is the same reason you don't understand why this is bad.
Okay,
Can you? Okay, we're already faking this $44 billion. Can we just like make absurd amounts of money?
can I hack the bank account to add more zeros?
that I will need a roll for, because now
Okay.
you are fundamentally changing things instead of protecting things.
What is it a release?
Just
fund?
unleash those hack powers.
I'm gonna real quick scroll back in our group chat real quick, because I feel like this needs to be stated. I believe at one point it says, I can set the backdrop anywhere, but let's be real. Could happen. I could be unprepared no matter what you do. Us go off track? Never.
Yep, we are an hour in almost, and still in the
I
present
rolled-
timeline.
I rolled an 11.
There we go.
Well, you now have
Can we say it's just sufficient money to purchase Disney?
Yeah, and across multiple bank accounts so it looks realistic.
Yeah.
As well
I've
as
put together multiple portfolios and all this other stuff.
a 24-month history of transactions in those accounts so they look completely legitimate. You would like to purchase Disney.
I would like to purchase
When-
one Disney, please.
When you are trying to purchase Disney, roll and add superior.
Great.
Ooh.
that would
I'm
be-
gonna let Ash do this.
Yeah, you should do it because my superior is horrible.
Okay, that's a 9.
What is this game?
Okay.
I thought we were superheroes.
Yes, we are. We're just
We're superheroes in a different way.
Everyone's a superhero depending on who's the villain. You aren't able to purchase Disney outright. However, you can install yourself as an executive in Disney and have voting power if you so want, and then give that to someone else if
I
you
would
want
like-
in your absence.
oh.
Ooh.
So I will be gone, but someone
Call Fetch.
I'm calling Finch. Finch, you are now a
Finch is in jail because of you.
Call
yeah, this is how
Medusa.
we make things. This is how we friends.
Hey, you know how I got you accidentally in jail? I bought you away into Disney. You're welcome.
We could call Medusa.
No.
I thought
Okay,
you guys
you
were
would-
okay.
You install Finch into the board of executives of Disney. That has happened.
From jail.
I only have one other request with this.
Yes,
Yes.
Tip wants to ride rides.
that's fine. You ride all the rides for the rest of the night.
Is there anything else with you?
And I will also ride the rides with Tip for at least part of the night before going off to check out this phone number and other
Yeah,
stuff.
the automaton is also in one of the seats.
Please tell me it gets decapitated.
It gets decapitated on Space Mountain.
But as part of the as on one of at least part of the time, or while at Disneyland, Siphon is dressed and in makeup as Sheev Palpatine. No other for no other reason than I just took down Disney.
So, don't worry about the phone number because it was to Finch.
Oh, great.
I'm going to say that you weren't able to get a hold of her at first. Like, you called the prison and they were like, yeah, she's
Them.
Or
they gone. They gone.
They go.
And then you kind of are like, oh, I bet I know what this phone number is then.
Mm-hmm.
And you call the phone number and you're like, you're not going to believe what I did with this money that you gave me. And they don't believe it. So I like to imagine a bit of time is spent convincing Finch that this is real life.
This is real life, and now they're one of the owners of Disney.
Yes. So we'll move on to the next morning.
I needed that. Thank you.
Freaking love RPGs.
So
Is there like some way that I could copy the document that says that I'm a 1% owner of Disney and take it back in time with me?
Just screenshot
well,
it.
no, because it was printed from the Kirby Craft as established earlier in this conversation, so it has to be saved in that system. No, I
Yeah,
think
I
you
think
have
that's a-
you have a digital copy saved on the Kirby Craft.
Oh yeah, you do.
There we go.
It is dated, so you would have to wait, the 30 days until.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alternatively, since it's a digital file and we have Master Hacker who has created several hundred billions of dollars.
I suppose you could simply change a date, but just loading it in Word, deleting, and then putting a new date in.
And Tip really doesn't quite understand how much crime she's done. Tip just thinks it's a game right now. Oh my god. One last thing. I just imagine on one of the rides, one of the first ones, Tip's still a business tip. And it's just like, yay, this is enjoyable. I feel so much human. Okay, God.
So the next morning, the breakfast spread is out in the hallway.
Hmm.
And
The Apollo 13 walk, but it's just him eating the entire time.
you have Glenn. You have... Oh, go ahead.
Tip made a helmet from the giant automaton.
I gave them too much. I gave them too much power.
You gave us too much power.
Dino,
Don't worry, it doesn't make any noise. It's just Tip goes, hello. Wah, wah, wah. And then I'm sure it gets confiscated pretty quickly.
Dino has a plate and it's got a piece of French toast on it, and they're talking to Glenn about all the games Graham's Dandelion beat them at last night.
He's really good at
Glenn-
Monopoly.
Glenn is legitimately interested.
Oh, I love
You know-
Glenn.
She beat us at Catan, and we're like, okay, so sure, you can pick up Catan pretty fast. And then we're like, okay, well, maybe Monopoly. So we tried Monopoly, and we finished the game in an hour. She just cleared us all
That's a
out.
miracle.
And so we were like, okay, what about Scrabble? You know, because my mom's a lawyer, she knows a lot of words, and she also beat us at Scrabble. No one ever beats my mom at Scrabble.
How'd she do at Munchkins?
I wonder if
That's
there's...
pretty cool. But now I own Disney's.
You should try Trivia Pursuit. I bet that she wouldn't know human history.
Trivial Pursuit.
I like to think also that Grams is really brilliant, but in some of these cases, she totes cheated.
Yeah. No, she definitely cheated at Scrabble.
Totes.
I'm
Toads
reminded of
cheated.
the Dane Cook reference to Monopoly. Where'd you get all the pink 50s?
We thought we'd make her the banker because that, we were trying to be nice. Little did we know she was laundering money.
It runs in the family, apparently.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Grams is
two
Grams is the one that
side-by-side
raised Tip.
panels of Tip and Dandelion, both cheating the system.
Sparks just in the corner like, Enrique said he loved me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Just Disney, you say. All of Disney.
We rode rides
I'd
and
be a princess.
I made a lot of portfolios and some bank accounts and
Can I be a princess?
Sure. Like in the
No, I
time
mean-
that we own Disney.
I'm gonna be a princess.
wait, you could just tell Finch.
just retroactively make Spark a princess. That's all she wants is a tiara.
Yeah, no, we can greenlight a picture where
Yeah.
You probably have enough power to greenlight a picture.
It'll be an original property for once.
yeah, there we go.
Oh. Anyway.
Moving right along.
Mhm.
Now that we've
Games.
ruined our chance of being purchased out by Disney. So you eat your breakfast, and Paradox is already doing the ritual. And he's just kind of rubbing his hand over the different engravings and mouthing words. Nothing's coming out verbally, but he looks like he's essentially reading. And it's going to take him some time, so you have the conversations that you just had
Mhm.
and get up to speed. And then he gets around all the way around to the other side and calls you in. And he
Spark
has
throws up into the wastebasket first.
he has like a Ziploc bag filled with sand. And he's just like, once I throw this sand in, it'll be open. It's gonna be open for about 2 minutes or so. So please don't delay. This here is Sola. And she is going to make it so you cannot be tracked. She's going to do her magic prior to me throwing the sand. So if you could all go up, she is going to need to touch your forehead. And I'm assuming all 4 of you allow the magic to go through.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do any of you have any conditions?
Is the portal big enough that we can all hold hands and jump through at once?
No, it's like a doorway.
I do not. Tip has no conditions.
Nope.
Let me make sure, but I don't think I do.
Oh wait, can I?
No.
Are we bringing the Kirby craft?
Yeah, it's a bracelet
yeah.
now, right?
Oh right, it's a
Are
bracelet.
you talking conditions like things like the physical conditions on here, or?
Anger, hopeless.
Yeah, I'm still angry technically.
Okay. Yeah, so you have the one.
Okay.
So you feel like a flash of anger when she touches your forehead, but you're able to like pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I'm very sure that no one will be able to track you. So once you leave this timeline, no one will be able to touch you. And Paradox informed me the threat is gone in this timeline, so it is not a concern here. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Paradox takes the sand and does an underhand toss. And the portal turns a golden yellow and opens. And it's like a shimmering light. There's a bit of like static, like fuzz that you would see on a television, sort of pulsing through it. It's not throughout the entire thing, it's just patches of it just going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 2 minutes to go through. What do you do?
I just look at the group and be
Anytime
like, I'll be
Simon
right.
just jumps in.
I was gonna go through so I could catch people in case we were high up, but okay. Cool. I just watched Siphon going, okay. Dino, do you want to go in case we're falling?
For falling, you should
While
probably
they're
go
talking,
first.
Chip already
No,
has
that's
gone
what I'm
through.
saying is I'm asking. if
Chip
they
already
want-
goes through while they're talking.
You
Yeah,
could,
I'll go.
you could
yeah,
probably
yeah.
carry her. Or, no,
Them.
you could probably. I had it. I actually had it backwards where I had Dino carrying Spark for some reason. You could. That's not working. Spark can carry Dino through the door, and Spark can fly, so that wouldn't be an issue.
That's what I was trying to do. That's
Okay.
why I was offering my hand to them.
Oh, yeah, Dinah will take your hand.
Then, and then she's just gonna like trust fall backwards into the door.
All right.
'Cause-
So as you are falling back, your momentum is taking you. Dino, what are you doing at this point? Are you also falling, or are you walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm holding Spark's hand, so
So you're both falling. So your momentum's taking you back, and Glenn has kind of sidled up next to Paradox, and you get this very nice, like, image of the two of them next to each other, and they're smiling at you, and they look hopeful at you all leaving. And behind them appears Ghost,
Oh god damn
and the
it.
portal closes.
Cool.
There's a flash of darkness around everyone, and you feel this intense pain in your brain, essentially. And then you're on a dock in the sunlight. The two who fell just fall backwards, and I am very well. You can fly, so what's happening is you were falling backwards off the dock, and you catch yourself before you land on the shallows below.
Can I be doing like it's the reverse Michael Jackson lead?
Like, yeah, you go like that. That's how I imagined it.
Course correct.
All right, and you recognize this as Ciudad del Sol, and it's what would it be called? The area near the beach where everyone walks around.
The boardwalk?
Thank you. The boardwalk.
The boardwalk.
So it's the boardwalk area, and there's people skateboarding and rollerblading and walking their dogs and all that stuff.
Dogs.
Puppies.
Is this similar to the docks we were on when we teleported before?
No, that was a more industrial area. This is definitely like a touristy, fun time.
Anything look different?
No, I mean, it's afternoon. It was morning when you left, but like, you're not sure if that's just weird or what happened.
Are we supposed to go back to school?
I guess that would be
Yeah.
the best idea.
We didn't ask that question, did we?
You probably should have asked that question.
I mean, it's what we were doing on that day anyway, so if we just go back to the school, we just have to be there the day they introduce the new kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like, while we're going there, we can start our campaign of cyberbullying John. So
Thank you. I'm glad we're on the
Wait,
same page.
Wait,
with that.
what's cyberbullying?
It's
You know how-
being mean online.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
that
you remember when I
doesn't
used to
sound
block those
nice.
comments?
It's not nice.
Wait,
Nope,
why
and
are we
John killed
being?
people.
Yeah, but that
Including my
doesn't
boyfriend's
mean we
mother.
have to.
I'm giving him a wedgie.
What if? Wait.
So are
Was
you
he-
walking back to the school?
yeah, we were
Yeah,
walking.
I
back
we have
remember
Kirby
doing that
craft.
with flying.
Yeah, or are you Kirby crafting?
Kirby crafting.
All right. Yeah, not a problem. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, Tip is like, but what if he wasn't plagued before school?
What if actually our cyberbullying causes him to become plague?
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. Enrique's mom has been sick for a while, which leads me to believe that he's been plagued for a while.
Okay, so then I don't need to feel bad about cyberbullying.
No.
So
My thinking is we need to figure out what it is in him that when he dies, the others die. We
I
need to
don't
figure
know
that
how
out
I
first.
feel about. I'm not using any of my powers to bully people.
That's
You-
fine. I have no problem with using my own.
you notice around the city that like billboards aren't what they should be, and
Does anybody look freaked out by the flying saucer?
no, some like small weird things are different, like a paint job on a building or something like that. And I'm trying to think of who the most attentive person on the team would be.
I know.
It's either Dino or Siphon in my head, because Spark probably
If it
would have noticed.
involves food advertisements,
No, it doesn't. This one
Also,
might be
while-
Siphon.
While we're Kirby crafting, I will be taking out my phone and attempting to cyberbully John.
Okay, so two things are going to happen for Siphon. First,
context: we do not
Yeah.
actually endorse cyberbullying
Yeah.
in real life.
contact
Nor do we.
John
nor do we
murdered a
endorse
lot of
being
people.
Yeah.
Bailey believes wholeheartedly in an ass beating changing a life.
So you've maybe had experience with cars
Mhm,
and not legal experience with them.
mhm.
So you know a little bit about like how to recognize certain cars for their perhaps value, we'll say.
Mhm.
Or
Uh,
hijack.
It's
Bailey.
weird because there's no cars here on the road older than like you think like 98. There's like nothing on the road older than 98. And when you pull out your phone, there's no service.
Well, I have two hypotheses.
What's wrong?
What
One, my phone doesn't work because we are A, in a parallel universe that never developed the internet and thus became a much better and healthier like cultural society.
Don't say that, Ash. We wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, but we would also okay, no, I'm not. Or someone missed the time we're going back to.
We need to find a newspaper, don't we? Dino, do you have any quarters?
Tip goes through her database.
For what?
Just like links it up to see if she can find anything. She
Um,
doesn't realize the connection yet. She's trying to hack to the internet.
oh yeah, no. No internet.
Wait, why isn't tap tap tap? Wait a minute. She tries to open a comm to Grams. Grams?
You it's like fuzz.
Pulls over the Kirby craft.
Yeah, Dino's like fishing in their pockets for the handful of quarters they always keep on them. Established in the past.
Yep, that was established.
So
Quarters around.
Dino rides the bus.
Dino takes public transit.
and apparently
And-
this city does not use cards for public transport. Which what
It
we did
does, but
establish.
sometimes they forget to refill it, so they just
Oh.
have quarters, just in case.
There's a newspaper stand. It's easy to find.
Yeah, I'll buy one, the local newspaper.
All right, it is May 15th, 1996.
So
We
really the
over-
cars aren't older than 97, 96.
Yeah, I was giving it a little bit of leeway because like being exact
Ah.
on those sort of things is unless you're like a car head, which I don't think Siphon is.
No.
I
That
don't
was an
think
image.
Siphon cares enough about anything to be ahead.
Ouch.
Like maybe when they get older they become a parrot head, if that's still a thing.
Siphon head.
Wait,
so you have
wait.
this newspaper, yes.
What night? What does that mean?
It means we didn't go back 30 days. We went back several years.
Like,
Decades.
yeah, like 2 decades.
The thing we did with Sans when we went ahead a few years, we went back.
Mhm.
Hey,
There's no internet.
I thought that Paradox said that it couldn't be. I thought he's.
Did we see Ghost when we were going through since Dino and I were the last two through?
Yeah, you two both saw. it.
Mhm.
I think I know what happened.
What?
When we were leaving, we saw Ghost.
Oh,
He might have fudged it.
so we.
This is what we can do. Let's find Paradox in this timeline.
Okay.
We might have to go back to Halcyon, though. He
Wait a
might-
second. How old is John?
Oh no.
Our age.
Yeah,
I
John
mean,
John would not be
Not born yet.
Not born
Yeah,
yet.
I get where Siphon's going.
Okay, no, but like how not born is he? Is he
Oh
like
my god.
Like, if we were gonna go after him, we'd have to kill his mom.
I'm not
we
going
don't
to
need to kill his mom.
child.
What?
I'm sorry. We'd have to incapacitate his mother and or father.
I think we should go back to the school and talk to the adults.
I don't
Is
think
there
the
a
adults
school?
are at the school. I don't think the adults are adults right now.
Well, I
wait,
think they're
wait.
adults.
We might be able
I
to
don't think
find.
our adults.
We
are.
might be able to find Gorilla.
How long do gorillas live for?
You would
He's
know
been
that
around-
Gorilla was active around. Gorilla's been active since like the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can guess,
I
'cause
know
Gorilla's
that
not a bad
Gorilla's
bet.
been, and maybe Gorilla will know where the others are.
Okay, so let's do that. We'll look for Gorilla, and if we can find Paradox from Gorilla, we can have him send us back.
You hear a shrill help coming from down the street.
Start running
Here we
towards it.
go.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just instinct at this point. Let's get this-
Yeah. Start running towards it.
Yeah, and there's you see that there's a family getting held up by what looks to be a thug in a varsity Letterman jacket.
Mind blast!
Biff Tannen.
Does he have a Future
I'm so glad
magazine on
somebody
it?
made the Back to Future joke before I had to.
Oh yeah, Siphon, I'm really surprised you didn't try to take any scores and stuff. Mind blast! Because I have that.
Okay. So you're running in and doing a mind blast on someone who's distracted. I'm gonna say you hit him,
Mhm.
and he tumbles over, and now he knows you're here. You are entering battle against a dangerous foe. Who is your leader?
Tip took
Yeah.
action first.
It's Tip.
Yay! Tips learning to be proactive.
She's the tip of the spear.
Ha ha!
Mm.
We've broken Nick a lot today. It's great.
I mentioned last time.
It's our payback.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to use the book today, which is good, but
Doesn't prepare you for
I have
puns.
no idea where in the book entering battle is. So if one of you all have
We've
the
done this
moves
before,
up-
though. Does
Oh, yeah.
anybody not trust Tip?
Does anyone not
No.
trust Tip or the team?
I trust.
Does everyone have influence?
I think everyone has influence.
Does Tip have influence over people?
Yeah.
That's the Tip has influence on Siphon and Spark. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm fairly
I have-
sure.
I have influence on Tip, but I don't know if Tip has influence on Dino because
I
I
don't know. Wait, you
I'm
have
only-
influence? Oh yeah,
I'm only
everyone has
keeping track of the
influence.
people I have influence over and not who has influence over me.
You
Yeah,
can
same.
freely give influence if you want. Like if you feel like, oh no, Tip should have influence over me. Like I listen to what she says type deal. That's fine. But if it was lost for a reason and that reason still kind of hangs over, then it wouldn't be there and you wouldn't get the point.
And I think we're okay then.
Tip just I have it that all the people have.
Oh, you have it.
influence on
Okay.
Tip.
Okay.
And you are not unprepared because you initiated this. So you start with 4.
Yeah.
And
Tip just mind blasts and goes, "Stop that!"
and he tumbles like head over heels, just blip, 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 and
Yep.
stands up, turns around, and just is got this like snarling face. And
Mhm.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Siphon like follows up with Tip and says, "Stop right there, criminal scum. It'll be funny in a few years."
Oh no! All of Siphon's references are now non-existent.
And it's
no,
so
no, they get
good.
enhanced because I get to preface or
Siphon.
follow them up
Yeah.
with saying, "It'll be funny in a few years."
So are you doing something with this?
I am
Oh,
siphoning.
Okay. Yes. What are you trying to do with this siphon? Like, are you trying to knock
I'm
them
just
out?
trying to knock them unconscious with a just
All right.
drain the life out of them.
Yeah, roll and add that
Danger.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's 14.
Okay. So you pull a lot out, and he buckles,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately that snarl turns into a look of fear, like pure fear, and he runs into the closest building.
Well, looks like we're going in after him.
Can Tip telekinesis just be, or telepathy just be like, "Look, just stop, give yourself up, and it'll be okay."
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
But he has gone into it. There's a sign that says Seaside Theater, and this didn't really exist in your time. It's probably like, I don't know,
Did we just say
Shake
Batman?
Shack or something.
Yeah, it's gentrification.
Yeah.
And
But
also
it's-
we did.
It's a little hole in the wall type theater place.
Tip is gonna check on the family.
Okay. In doing so, they're like brushing themselves off, and they're like, "They're fine. We're fine. We're fine." But he has our jewelry. He took our stuff.
Okay.
Did they just like go to see like Zorro?
Peter Pan.
No, I'm pretty sure in canon it's Zorro.
I'm almost sure Zorro wasn't out when the first one came
Well,
out.
while you all figure out your moves, I will Google.
I'm gonna run in after him.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna.
are you all
Yeah.
okay?
Is there like a sprinkler system or like a fire alarm anywhere nearby?
In 1996, I believe there would still be fire alarm. Yes, but I
I'm
don't
just
know
gonna
if.
pull the fire alarm
Okay,
just so the people get out of the building.
you do so. You stand there for like an uncomfortable minute waiting for people to come out of the building, and no one comes out of the building.
Okay, good. It's empty.
Oh,
No.
May 96 brought us Twister, Flipper, Mission Impossible, Spy Hard, Dragonheart, a whole bunch of other things.
Oh,
Wow.
wrong type of
Flipper.
theater though.
Oh, this is like a
Oh,
play.
so
This is like a play theater,
Oh, well,
a theater.
well, it was worth a shot.
Sorry, but that is good information to know.
They're doing a production of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
There we go.
You don't even need to look that up. That's...
Nope, I know that. Not in 96. It came out in the like 60s, 70s.
So, you who has gone in and who is still out?
Dinah's gone in.
I'm
All right.
in.
Siphon is followed.
All
Tip
right.
will be last since she checked on the family.
Yeah, the family's fine. Kid wasn't even hurt, luckily, but like the father's jewelry and the mother's jewelry is all gone.
Wearing that ice, yo.
Yeah, you walk in and I'm sure the first thing you notice is the audience in their seat. Very well dressed men and women and
Oh, no.
people just seated looking straight ahead at the stage, which has the curtain closed right now.
But I
Mhm.
pulled the alarm,
The alarm is still going off.
and none of them are moving.
Correct.
That's great.
That's
Yeah.
Nothing's totally wrong at all.
Well, yeah, no one leaves a building because of a fire alarm.
Yo, Siphon. Are any of these people real?
Does it matter? Let's just go get Biff Tannen / Joe Chill. And call
Well, I
it.
just want to make sure we're not going into like another bear trap situation.
Yeah, we won that one easily.
I'm aware we won,
Fuck his hands.
but I would like to be prepared.
Did Tip read any of the minds?
Thank you.
Anyone's minds?
Yeah.
Any thoughts coming from anyone?
Yeah,
In-
various degrees of like, yeah, I can't wait for the show to start. Yeah, this is gonna be a great show. I really love the theater. I'm glad I'm here. Like that sort of like excitement build up. Like those aren't exact thoughts, but that's like the
Yeah, yeah.
feelings you're getting.
Hey, everyone, this isn't part of the play. Please get out. There's a fire. Oh, no. Ah.
Or there soon will be.
I was gonna say, can I light the curtains on fire?
No.
Can I get up into the catwalk?
Yeah.
Can we? Maybe this is the reason this theater doesn't exist because Spark burned it down.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I got 3 directions there from 3 different people. Dino, you are in the catwalk, no problem. You are directing people to leave. And Spark, you are doing what?
I am not setting them on fire. I want to make sure that it's not like a trap. So can I pierce the veil or whatever it is?
Yeah, mine would be provoke someone.
I
Right?
was going for straight up creeping because being up in the catwalks means that I can scope out the place.
Okay,
You can
I'll let
roll Bailey. I'm pointing as if you can
Yeah.
see. Bailey can roll. Elle can roll. Lynn, apologies. Don't bother. It won't work. I'm not
Okay,
going to make
cool.
you roll when it's an auto fail.
Cool.
Okay, I got an 8, so I get 1 question.
Uh-huh.
Who or what here is not what they seem?
The audience.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
Mhm.
6. So
So I'm trying to think of how to put it in a way that would give you something that's useful, because you did succeed. I don't want to be like, the audience is weird, and you're like, yeah, thanks, I knew that. It's not like a full mind control. They still have their, like, there's people moving. They're not like frozen in place. They're moving. They're taking sips of wine, drink,
No theater wine.
theater wine. It's near a beach, so maybe beach drinks. I don't know.
trash can punch.
And there's movement, but no one's like taking their eyes off the stage for more than like a quick second to like drink or look around or something, you know. They're not like a robotic, like everyone's looking forward type deal, but they're all ready for the show. And
Can I assess the situation?
Bailey, you got a 6.
So does anybody want to help so I can get a 7, or do we want to just,
What were you doing? Pierce the veil?
or yeah, so essentially assess the situation?
It would be
I mean,
assess, yeah, because you're not
Can
piercing
I
the
help
mask.
by looking? Too,
Yeah, if
or-
you want to just use the team and get that up to a 7, that's fine. If you want to roll
Yeah.
your own dice and see what you get, that's fine.
What would you prefer? I mean, I guess if I roll bad, we can add the team and just say we're both doing it.
Yeah.
All right, you might as well roll your dice then, just to see if you don't have to use the team.
What's it plus? Oh shoot, that's cocked. What's it plus?
Is that
Uh,
superior?
Superior, yeah.
For Oh well, I'm pretty sure I have 0 superior. So, ha ha.
No.
Funny enough, I rolled a 7.
Okay. So
There we
we'll
go.
just- So, Tip, choose a question from the assess the situation list.
Yes.
Dang it! I
Uh,
just forgot CJ helps me with that. I get a +1 when I have them.
Okay, you can ask a question as well. That's fine.
There we go.
Everyone can ask questions. It's not as
I'm
if you're
gonna
on a time
say,
crunch. You could take the time you need to do this.
Who here is most vulnerable to me?
I mean, the like jerk answer would be the audience. Is pretty much they're the most vulnerable. They're in a very vulnerable situation. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be you all need to be careful using your powers, because they are real people who can really get hurt.
Siphon, don't kill these people, please.
I wasn't, and
And Bailey, your question.
What can I use to get the audience out of here?
The stage. They all seem to be really paying attention to the stage.
On the stage. Okay. I'm just gonna run out into the middle of the stage and just like light my hands on fire and go, "You need to get out of here now!"
All right,
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
curtains are closed, so
No, I'm on the other side of the curtain. Like, or if
Alright,
we're running
the-
behind the stage, and are we in front of the?
you are in front with the audience, and the curtain is closed.
Okay,
I
well,
can open the curtains. I'm in the catwalks.
yeah,
I
I can do stuff.
between the stage and the curtains. I could still be on the stage and be in front of the curtains.
Oh
there's
yeah.
a-
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm on the lip, and I'm just like, "You need to get out of here now!"
And the curtain starts to open.
Not okay.
Tip.
Siphon will follow up behind Spark and be like, "Okay, I think I know how to get to them." And then they do on like their best like Shakespearean English voice. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their entrances and their exits, and you should leave right now because that's one of your exits.
And your exits are located in the back of the sides. Oh, thank you, Ash.
So you want them to go, but it's just time for the show.
Neil Patrick Harris?
And behind you is a man
Mhm.
in like a fancy outfit. He's got a cape and
Mhm.
It's the
a
Phantom.
suit, and has a half mask, a white one.
Okay.
But it's not quite right to be Phantom of the Opera. Like, it's someone who kind of knew what Phantom of the Opera was,
It's the
but details
like,
are off.
It's the pod safe version of Phantom of the Opera.
Sure, that is. But it is, like, and they have slick back blonde hair, and somewhat attractive build and like generally attractive build and structure and everything. Like they're not like a. They look like an actor, I guess I'm trying to say.
Hello, are we singing now? We need to get
God.
people out of here.
Is this like that episode of Buffy where everyone starts singing?
Can I
I-
drop down from the catwalk on the sky?
You can.
Can
roll-
I read the guy's mind, please?
Roll to directly engage Dino, and then we'll move on.
It's really hard singing in this voice.
Directly engages plus danger.
Mhm.
This is where
I
you
got
speak for the rest of the episode.
7 plus 2 is 9.
Let's be
Okay.
clear. I am totally on board. Bard.
Bard.
I'm bored. That was a slip and not even on purpose.
Here we go.
I'm totally on board too.
I'm totally on board for this. Anyway,
All right, and you are dropping and doing a kick or punch, and what of the options are you choosing?
No, I'm just trying to like drop on this guy and just knock him down.
Okay.
Just so I get to pick one. Can I take the influence he has on the audience from him?
No, because that's the purpose of the fight. So that is going to be something that's too big to take.
Okay, I would like to create an opportunity for my allies then.
Okay. So you're going to take a blow back.
Okay.
What opportunity would you like to give to your allies?
Let's see. So I've knocked him down. So at least for a little bit, he's not doing anything because he's on the ground with the breath knocked out of him. So that would probably give
I would
Siphon.
I would say that you can take a little bit of his concentration away, and some of the
Yeah.
audience can be.
Okay.
Would that be all right?
Yeah.
Like a portion? Okay. And then a member of the team would have to be like sort of assigned to that, like get them out, go type deal.
I mean, I don't want to burn things, so I can do that because I can fly, and if need be, I'll just pick people up.
But you are taking a blow back. So you land, knock him down, and you both kind of tumble off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And from the ground, he just goes, "Oh, your actions, they're so rash. Your blue friend there should give you a bash." And
oh no.
tip, when you are the target of this villain song, roll and add the number of conditions you have.
I have 0 conditions.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
All right. On a 7 to 9, you choose one from a list of 3 that I will give you.
Okay.
Your next action is chosen by the words in the song, however your character would interpret them.
Okay.
Your character becomes infatuated with the song and cannot take any action to disrupt it. Or your character takes a condition but also momentarily gains control of the song and can sing the next line as an Unleash Your Powers roll. You may pick one of those 3.
This is that episode from Buffy. You are going to make us sing.
Can you say it one more time? The
Can you copy
options?
paste that into the Discord chat?
Oh, maybe. If my phone is not dead. Hey, it's not dead.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Give me a minute.
but I'll try and repeat them as best I can remember. You either do what the song says,
However
your
you
next turn.
interpret it.
My interpretation, correct?
to your interpretation, lose your next turn, or take a condition and continue the song in a way.
Yeah, so it's 3 negative choices, and you can pick.
Well, actually,
Because I don't know if Nick remembers this, but Tip's really good at throwing parties.
parties.
Do you
Yeah.
Yeah.
know another word for a party?
It's a bash.
It's a bash.
That would be a very big stretch in the middle of a fight to think that he wants you to throw.
It's up to Tip's
them a
interpretation. Tip is a little.
That was my
Ah.
first thought. If not, I'm fine taking a condition and doing the song, but
I am fine with you doing the party, but then you would be doing the party. Like, that is what you would be doing. Like, you have to put everything into making this a good party, including using your magic to transform things to make this a good party. Is that all right?
team.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
That
down.
sounds like the most fun option.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
wrote
feel
it that way, because I wanted to give you an out from being like, well, I'm being mind controlled. This sucks.
Yeah. No, I like this idea because I like the idea that the guy would have been set it up for Tip to hurt, and then Tip's like, right, okay, so we need this and this and this, and starts like morphing like anything on set into like tables, and there's cups, and
Okay, so
Pressure.
you're doing that.
Tip has turned around and is in party mode.
Mhm.
Spark is getting people out.
Yes,
believe?
I am
Okay.
either forcibly lifting people or the few that are distracted, I'm guiding them out.
I would. No, you don't need to roll a provoke. They want to go. You want them to go. They're going. So that leaves Siphon.
Siphon sees the opportunity is still created because he's down, right?
Yeah, you have an
Okay.
opportunity to do what you would like.
Siphon is just gonna kind of dance walk up to him while singing "I get knocked down, but then you don't get up again. You probably should stay down." And then just punch him in the face.
All right, roll and directly engage.
Okay, so that is a what's the bonus I get from? Well, it doesn't matter. I got a 12.
Oh, okay. So you punch good. You punch very, very good. And what are the 2 things that you're going to do there?
I like to resist blows, and I believe on the
Take his voice.
Punch him in the throat.
I
Yeah,
will
just-
definitely not allow you to take his voice.
Take his
That
mask.
is a hard no.
Punch you in the trachea.
Can I get a I remember one of the things was take influence over them, make them afraid
Yeah, you can impress, surprise, or
or frightened.
Frighten.
Yeah, frighten the opposition.
Yeah, I'll since directly taking anything from him doesn't seem to be on the list, I will try and frighten him.
So you resisted or avoided and frightened. Yes?
Mhm.
Okay, so he is frightened. He has that condition. Afraid.
Mhm.
And he gets up and starts scrambling, crab walking back. So he's not all the way up.
Mhm.
How long am I?
He's
Out partying,
gonna have
doing
he's gonna have a bit now, and then
Okay.
you'll be unpartied.
Yay!
This is a bit harder than he said it would be. You
Oh.
should all just let me flee. And as cheesy as it is, you are all the target of the song.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I would like you to all roll an add condition.
This one we're trying to get low, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like a take a powerful blow.
I rolled the same thing.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a
5.
So you get a potential, and you stand
Yeah.
strong.
Oh wait, who gets the potential?
Me.
Oh, okay. Wait, I thought it was good to roll low.
Yep. No, I
Yeah.
wrote in there take potential as usual.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Bailey also gets potential.
Oh, you get a potential, and you stand strong, so you continue. He releases his grip on all the people, so now you're getting like everyone out.
I rolled an 8.
I'm immune to pop songs.
So you, Lynn, no, not Lynn. Lynn is not affected. Tip and Siphon have to pick one from the list.
Okay. Remind me what the conditions are again that I could take. I know angry, insecure.
Angry, guilty,
hopeless,
insecure.
or insecure.
Okay, I'll take angry
Okay.
and add to the song.
All right. So you will need to roll Unleash Your Powers to see
Okay.
if you can kind of control the song.
Okay. That's a 9.
Perfect. So you'll be able to, but it's going to be temporary, so you won't be able to continue it after. And
Okay.
before you do, what is
Mhm.
Tip doing?
Tip's going to become infatuated because she's in party mode.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna not take any. So you could take actions, like you could help people get out, you could do anything, but you can't do anything that would result in the song stopping.
So people, they're trying to get people. So at this point, I realize I don't need to be doing the party. Tip
Yeah.
realizes she
You're
doesn't- okay.
you're
okay.
unpartied, but you're like the song's really cool. So
I don't
It's-
know about you guys. This is pretty nice. I guess I'll help you and help people leave.
okay, Siphon, what is the next line?
X gonna give it to you.
All right. And what would you like the narrative to become on that? You just punching?
I will beat the ever living.
Okay. Since that is the third hit.
Just to be clear, X
Roll-
Gonna Give It To You came out 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
No one knows what you're talking about, but they're leaving, so they don't care. Roll. So you have this opportunity. You're punching.
Mhm.
Anyone can take the action to try and finish this fight because he is ready to give up. Probably with one more good blow.
Zip cuff him. I want to talk to him.
I think I'm still like
Mhm.
closest to him besides Siphon.
Who is on top and raining down? Like he's blocking and he's.
Yeah, so I like to directly engage this threat.
Go ahead and
I'd
directly
like to,
engage.
grab his arms.
Okay.
And how do we resolve angry again? Like, how do I not be angry anymore?
I
have to
thought it
hurt
was you have to hurt something or
out.
break something important.
Okay. Then I have a follow up.
No, if you're.
It's
yeah.
important to, like,
I got
you,
an
I
11
think.
on that.
Oh yeah, he done. Are you taking? Is one of your options going to be to resist or avoid their blows?
Yes.
Then
Tip
he
wants
is
to
done
take
and
the
nothing
mask.
happens. He, I guess, he gives in and just is like, okay.
Tip takes the mask
All right. Tip has the mask.
and puts it on.
Okay. It is
how do you put that
literally
on?
like
How
a
do you
cheap
do
mask.
that?
Yep.
Like,
Look
how do
at-
you physically do that? You
Look
have
at me. I'm the singing one now. You all have to do what I say.
Siphon is going to like pick this guy up who is now
Uh-huh.
bound,
Yeah.
walk over to the orchestra pit,
Oh.
put him up, and say, "It's raining men," and just toss him into the pit.
Okay.
Oh.
He does land on his feet, but then like sees what you were trying to do and just collapses as if he didn't, and it's just like, oh, and sort of acting as if he's hurt and also is very hurt, but did not like take the full brunt of what you were trying to do there.
Okay.
Who said this would be easier? Who told you to do this?
Tell us you have to, cause I'm singing it.
Am I back from getting this?
Yeah, the just to set the scene, the theater's empty. Like you flip the page, theater's empty. The four of you are on stage. He's in the orchestra pit.
Can I take the mask from Tip and just melt it?
Oh, it's plastic, so yes.
What? Aw.
We're not having another automaton incident.
Oh,
Fine.
he's gonna get up and just sort of like sit. I'm sure there's chairs somewhere in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say my idea of like orchestra pit was like the chairs. I was like, no.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I was
that's
just-
probably what he did. So,
Tip just like hops down next to him.
all right.
So what's up?
I mean, look, it was just to get some notoriety. He's been trying to do big things lately.
No pronoun game. Who
Oh.
are you talking about?
Fine. His name is the Black Sun.
Is that with an O or a U?
You, like the thing in the sky.
Okay.
Do I know this name?
Yeah, it was like a minor villain in the 90s.
Can I
Nothing
use
ever
my
really came of
files
them?
to like get more than that?
Yeah, nothing really came of them. They got arrested for doing some things that were in over their head. And he spent the rest of his life so far in jail.
Cool.
And I wait. How did he know we were coming?
Wait. Can I please just can Black Sun's like real name, like their not
Their mundane name.
their mundane name be Tory Brown?
Why?
Because that's a combination of the two of the designers of Dark Sun, which coincidentally came out in the 90s.
Oh, okay. I was going with like other 90s references, but I also like Dark Sun, so sure.
Black hole, son.
Yes. So he's like, I wasn't specifically you, just any heroes.
Wait, who?
You
where's
mug someone on the
Varsity?
street and 16 heroes will come on down onto you in this city.
Yeah, no duh. Maybe
Mhm.
rethink your life a crime thing. Where's the idiot in the varsity jacket?
Oh, he went out the back.
Fudge.
Hey,
What? I censored myself this time.
no, that's Tip saying that to the guy.
Yeah, he has this look of like, what?
And Tip kind of like probably doesn't realize she's doing it, but probably is kind of subconsciously doing it. Like makes her point a little bit closer. Like does like a head movement where it kind of like swipes near him. Are you sure there's no other information you need to tell us? I'd like to also try to read his mind.
All right, yeah, he's thinking like, tell them everything, like spill, get it out.
Okay.
So he is, and he will tell you like, look, it was just a plan to get Capes in here so we could defeat them, so we could become bigger villains and get on bigger scores. That's all it was.
Wait,
You
who's
know,
we?
we're like not even that big. We're like, I'm like
Yeah, I'm
15.
17.
It didn't work,
Yeah, also,
obviously.
like at this point, like you did it so badly that at this point, I'm the villain who stopped you.
So
She owns Disney.
You know, you have a really good voice. You should just go into singing or theater.
Or not the hypnotizing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to do the hypnotizing thing, do party tricks.
do you look this person up at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do find them.
You do.
They go by the name The Understudy.
Wow,
That's
that's such
such a bad hero name.
That's
Not
such
a
a
hero, he's a villain.
That's a
Villain
big-
name.
In
God.
the present, they are a reformed hero who
Aw.
like operates in New York and
Cool.
handles any
Mhm.
crime around Broadway.
Yeah, of course they do.
So yeah, just not this, okay?
I got it. I have
know
a
the
question.
public service announcements are around. Crime doesn't pay, dude.
And
What?
don't. What's that thing you all were telling me? The DARE.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do.
Don't do drugs.
Except for Siphon says it's okay.
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Um.
I mean,
Tip,
look, Siphon turned her life around.
do you know Gorilla?
Yeah, everyone knows Gorilla.
Where does Gorilla stay, live, or eat, or something?
Oh, he, like, you mean where he lives?
I don't
Yeah.
know. We need an adult. So
How
Gorilla.
about this? We're gonna call the cops
Okay,
and have them come get you.
sure.
But we're gonna tell them that, you're super powerful and they need to send Gorilla.
Can you have them also send an ambulance?
I
I'm
promise.
fairly
you.
certain my ribs
In
are
fact,
broken.
you know what? And then she just kind of like waves CJ over. CJ, can you, whatever's broken, can we start? Yeah, awesome.
Mr. Understudy, do you have any quarters?
Uh,
Oh my gosh, oh no. Oh,
I-
no.
We're gonna need payphones.
Theater that doesn't take quarters.
Oh dear.
I don't, but I've been around this place long enough to know that if you look on the floor, you'll find some.
Okay,
have to.
thank you, because we need a payphone.
I'm sure there's a
have-
phone in the office.
I have here. If you like, he's bound up, so he's like wiggling his hip towards you, and he's like, "In this pocket, I have $5. You can
Tip
have it.
reaches for it.
You have
Tip just
$5 now."
follows. Tip doesn't have any sense of personal space.
Nope.
Did we just rob somebody?
We just, I think, reverse mugged someone.
I mean, he offered it to you, so it's not illegal.
Remember, kids, if you get held up, you tell them that you can't take their money because then legally they can't take your money.
Oh my gosh. All right, moving
So
on.
I guess we're contacting the police and also saying send Gorilla.
All right, so
Wait a
you.
second. Wait. We actually don't need money to call the police. We can just call type 911.
I don't want to. The situation is resolved, and you shouldn't call 911. You can just call the police station.
Yeah, but
But we also need to conserve our quarters.
Are you saying this as you go outside?
Wait,
just find the office phone. It's a theater. There's bound to be an office phone. We don't have to spend quarters on things.
just for record, Tip has no idea what's going on with the communication thing because landlines were not a thing when she was around. And definitely not a thing on her home planet.
No, they had mind lines where you just
Yep.
thought to people.
Hmm.
Oh,
Wait a minute. What if I can Gorilla?
Are you like just all bands bulletining for Gorilla in minds? Because that's gonna probably freak out the city.
Yep. Gorilla.
Okay, I'll deal with that later.
Which, by the way,
Gorilla.
that is
I just-
definitely me going, Vegeta.
Yeah, just.
Gorilla. I just had a hero named Gorilla, and suddenly that name will never seem the same.
Wait a second. Tip.
Yeah.
Do you still... The Kirby craft still has all its memory, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And money was worth more back in the 90s. So owning a certain number of stocks of Disney suddenly...
We can't keep doing this.
Please, Ash, release me from the Disney hell. And if you're talking about the places,
Daniel.
fuck us.
Hey,
I'm
hey, is
listening.
everyone okay in here?
No,
Hi.
we have a tied up villain. Who
Oh,
are
is
you?
it?
Hey, I'm Sandstorm. I help patrol this city.
Wait.
You must be new.
We need you.
Yes. Do
Are
you
you,
know
are you an adult?
He walks up, very clearly not an adult.
or not?
Younger teen, African American with like a very short buzzed hair with a little line in it.
Mm-hmm.
And his facial features are definitely paradoxes. And he's just like, "Are you new to this city?"
Are you Paradox?
No, I'm Sandstorm.
Can you warp reality?
I'm what?
Do you
How
know Sands of
wonderful.
Time?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Yes, I know Sands of Time. No, I can't warp reality yet. I'm learning how. How do you know that?
We know
It's not
Sands of
important.
Time.
We're from the future.
Do you know my dad yet?
Okay, let's send these 4 teens back in time. I'm sure they're totally competent to not screw things up.
I need to know. Because you said some really nasty things about my dad.
Who is your
Wonderful. Run real fast.
Oh, no bleeping way.
Did he say bleep or did he actually like
No,
cuss?
he did not. But and he just
I
like,
heard
can you
Paradox
can you
cuss."
come with me?
Yeah, what about
Yeah.
Where?
them?
Oh, yeah. What about the understudy?
Oh, hold on. And he takes out a walkie-talkie
Like a
and goes
Like
like
a,
like a
brick.
yep,
Yeah.
and just goes like,
Perfect.
"Hey, Tinkerbell, we got one in here. If you could come get it."
Tinkerbell.
And this
Do I recognize that name?
this petite, red-haired, light-skinned woman comes in. Her hair is in like the 90s pixie cut, like,
Yeah.
and in a very thick Irish accent that Nick cannot do, just is like, "Yeah, I'll pick him up. I'll bring him in," and presses a button on her watch, and like a mech kind of forms around her,
Like her.
and she just like cradles him and is walking him out.
Can we get one of them watches?
You
We get
recognize
those,
her
like,
from the
walkie-talkies.
picture that Glenn showed as well.
Ah,
You didn't know her name, but she was the one that was like kneeling in front of a robot.
Nice.
Is
I
there
still have
any
them, right?
By the way, is there
It was
any
on his
reaction
phone, so I don't know.
to the fact that there's a talking unicorn person?
I don't think you're the first alien to ever appear on Earth, so they
Yeah,
take it in stride.
Okay.
There's about as much reaction as there normally is. Like,
Okay.
you're as rare here as you are in your own time, so it's not really affecting too much.
Okay.
There still be civilians who are like, "What are you? What is this?" But like heroes are probably going to be like, "I've probably fought in space." Like,
mhm.
so you go outside just to move it ahead a little bit,
Oh yeah. No, you're fine.
and
Does the camera on my phone still work?
Yeah.
I'm going to secretly take a picture of him.
okay.
And don't worry, by the way, the Kirby craft totally has USB ports.
No, that's for later when Paradox tries to give us more homework.
And standing there with the man in the Letterman jacket is Wonderbolt. And
So
like
How old is he at this point?
I was gonna say we've established that her
He's in his
costume
real
is
cheesy,
very similar
young-
to his.
yeah, like real cheesy
Yeah.
young outfit that he wore, not the adult
Oh,
outfit.
It's the black and red. Oh, it's the black and orange one.
Yeah,
And who
like
else
the
is
bright
there?
orange. There's what looks to be a Indian as in from the country of India, woman in a skin tight leotard, and actually fairly similar to Dino's outfit that Dino wears patrolling. Except there's like knives going up and down it.
I like her.
And then like kneeling in front of the kid, and you can tell like by the way that they are gesturing, they're obviously like they're kind of retelling a story, but in a way to like over embellish and keep the kid distracted from all the stuff that happened, is Ghost. And I think this is a good time to call the episode.
I didn't get to talk to my
I was gonna say,
past
can we just have her say, "Hi, Dad"?
I'm waiting.
That's the last put.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. A nice little hi dad bubble, and like to be continued.
I'm just waiting for him to go, why do you look like me?
So, important question. Before, like, I just want to get this on stream before we end the episode.
Sure.
How much money do we have, like, on us?
Got $5.
$5.
$5 and some quarters.
I got
Okay.
$5.
You all have credit cards for accounts that don't exist yet.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good point.
We have someone who.
So before we leave,
I feel like
hacking's gonna be a little harder.
yeah,
this
hacking's
is a
gonna be
stupidly disgusting point, but I feel like Dino's parents would do this. Dino had an account from when she was a kid that they would put money in.
Yay.
They.
$5.
In the dark.
Dino
Oh,
had an
2, because I heard you
account
cast.
from when they were a kid, and that account would still be active in '96.
How
No,
old
because
is-
they wouldn't be born
Wow.
yet.
No,
No.
I wasn't.
No.
I was
yeah.
trying to give you something.
No. Okay, it's just
Yeah,
that
'cause they wouldn't
Tip's
even
gonna
be
learn
yet.
how to hack ATMs.
I rolled 2d6 and I got 10, so I have 10 quarters.
Nice. Well,
I-
now
mhm.
you have 8 because you used
It's okay,
50
we found
cents
the
to buy a
adults.
newspaper.
Right?
Yeah.
We found the adults, so well, not
No,
adults.
you
No.
found more teenagers.
We found more teenagers.
mhm,
That you
we found the
still
kids
could
in America.
Yep.
Whoa.
be. Thank you.
Oh, Tip's gonna learn how to talk like a
Wait
valley
a sec.
girl.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying that at some point we need to like raise up a little bit of like starting capital and invest in Amazon and Apple like right now.
Apple was already kind of a thing, but yeah, we can totally.
Yeah, no, they're a thing, but they're not like iPods.
And then Masks the Game turns into Tip and Siphon's
It turns
money
into settlers.
money crimes.
It turns into settlers.
No, it's not a crime if you happen. Well, I know that's insider trading from the future.
Yeah, it's
so
insider trading.
But can you prove it?
I
No.
bet there's laws about this in a world where there's superheroes and time travel.
yeah, there's probably time law
Time
people. Time law.
Time loss.
Hello, I am.
Get the lawyers just
I
in
am
time
Rick
and make
Justice,
it count.
attorney at Time Law.
That's actually what David Tennant does, like as a
Oh,
job in this
that's-
universe.
That's Mel's next position. Is
Oh,
time
God.
lawyer.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling there's gonna have to be a lot of things.
So
We're
we're
gonna be financial crimes.
we're going to go around, but first, everyone needs to let me know if they felt like they grew closer to the team, away from the team, or into their image of themselves.
Oh,
Closer.
Closer
closer.
to the team.
Image of themselves.
The image of yourself, rich.
I found a way to balance hero work with committing non-violent crimes.
White collar crimes.
All right, you know
You're
what?
the most
I need to.
chaotic evil Batman ever.
I need to start with Ash. All right. All right. Shift one label up and one label down.
We broke Nick.
Okay.
That's going to be one label up on superior because they now feel superior, and one label on mundane because no one who owns Disney is mundane.
Okay. Okay, since we're
sorry,
already
I
in
love this so
semi-alphabetical order, let's go to Bailey.
Okay, not a whole lot happened, but I feel like she grew closer to the team just because, you know, you don't go through time and space with people without, getting close. And, had to siphon over for dinner, holding hands with Dino, all the good stuff they usually do with Tip.
Right, which one made you feel the most welcome? Which of your friends was the bestest friend this time?
I'm going to say that Dino is in this time because Dino let me be dramatic.
Okay, so Dino already has influence?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you then, Dino, you get to move the labels up for Spark.
Yeah, if you can put your labels in the chat.
And Spark, you can clear a condition or mark potential.
Yay, I don't have to be angry anymore.
L.
I grew closer to the team. I think I grew closer to Siphon because we were like mostly the people beating up the understudy.
Yeah, that was a fun scene that kind of had two of the people who don't team up too much together teaming, and then Tip and Spark kind of as background a little bit, which is different and nice. It was interesting. There'll be more like big fights where everyone has their own people to fight, but I thought that this would be a different dynamic.
It's all good.
So-
Do you? I don't think you have influence over me, so I'm going to give you influence,
Okay.
and I'm going to mark my last potential on my potential track.
Okay, so a thing happens. Probably in that fight, I'm gonna say a thing happens. So next session, you will be ready to rock, yes?
Got my character sheet.
Cool.
Oh boy.
All right, Lynn,
Yeah.
what did you choose?
Grew closer to the team. Siphon. We did financial crimes.
All right, I think Siphon has influence, so Siphon can move to
Siphon, Siphon has like tons
too
of
much
influence.
influence.
Too much
Far
influence
too much
now.
influence.
But Tip also got to have her giant automaton.
So, are you going to clear a condition or mark potential?
I have no conditions, so I will mark a potential. Siphon changes my labels. Is that the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay, my danger and freak are 3. I have a +1 savior, 0 superior, and -2 mundane.
Your best bet is to probably DM that in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say off the top of my head, up superior or up superior, down savior.
Okay,
Because
That's
you
fine
did
by me.
crime.
I did a crime.
Yeah, you did crimes, and that makes you better than other people.
Which is the best part is Tip doesn't realize like the extent of her crimes.
Tip's like, I did a crime, and everyone else is like, no, you did a crime. Like,
Like
Yeah.
capital crime.
like, you did a
It's not
crime.
preaching.
but Siphon said
If the sentence you're about to say starts with Siphon said, it's probably a bad sentence.
That's actually the name of a game we're developing. It says.
okay.
Siphon says, do a crime.
Siphon's memoir, How I Got My Alien Friend to Help Me Commit Large Financial Crimes.
That's really wordy.
So I'm going to let everyone go around the horn again, who you are, where you can be found online, anything you want to let people know about. We will start in reverse order this time with Lynn.
Hello, I'm Lynn Andrews. You can find me on the social medias at AdorkableDM. Check out everyone else's cool stuff, and for sure, Roll for Change is 22nd.
Yep, June 22nd, Roll for Change.
June 22nd, check out the Roll for Change stream. And everyone else's stuff. Yay!
Yay.
L.
Hi, I'm Elle. You can find me on Twitter at OccasionalL, and you can find the 2 games I've written at occasional.itch.io.
Bailey.
Hi, I am Bailey. You can find me once a month on the Generation Justice stream. We're actually recording tomorrow. Shout outs to Mark. Please feel better. You can also find me and Ash occasionally when we record and get out Control Alt Escape, a real play Monster Hearts podcast that I run and Ash is awesome in. And real quick before I do anything, hey Elle, I have something that I really need to tell you, and it blurs 2 lines. I'm stuck between "Hey there, you look pretty" and "Hey there, let me tell you about Homestuck."
Oh, that is
Oh no.
Ash, where can we find you?
Everyone, Bailey has murdered me, and I'm going to go and live in a hole now.
Ryan,
Bye.
Hi, you can find me in a crevice where I will be hiding in.
I will be there too. We have
You
built
can
a
also
fallout
find me-
shelter.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Lonely Ash Tree.
Woot.
All right, and I am Nick. You can find me on Twitter at 2knick, TWOKNIKK. He really left. Elle's gone. Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.